Hey, welcome back. So we're going to be going over market structure 2.0. So we're going to be going over market structure and price action, which is going to be the core concepts of how to trade, right? Of how to really understand the markets. Yeah. So this is going to be your core foundation in technical analysis, right? So this is what you need to learn. This is a must, right? Because you can't just go into a chart and try and predict where price is going to go, right? And without learning structure. So you're just going to be going in. So you might as well walk down the street with your eyes closed. That's going to be pretty much the same comparison as when you're going into the charts and not understanding and not reading the charts, right? So I'm going to break it down in the video. So we're going to go over market structure, a little bit of price action, but we're going to go over price action throughout the whole 2.0 course, right? So let's get to the charts and I'll show you what's good. Stay locked. Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're going to be going over market structure and price action 2.0. Yeah? Okay, let's get into it. I'm on a daily and I'm looking at AU. This is my market structure going back from 2019. I'll just use this right here. We will pinpoint market structure and then go into price action. Right, so as we can see here, we have lovely structure, which is pretty much hasn't done anything, it's consolidated. So let's start marking up structure right here. So we'll start off right here. So let's start off right here. We have a lower low. Then we have a higher low. Higher low. Right here. So we have a higher low right here because it couldn't break this lower low. And then you see this here, this broke this higher low. So now we have another lower low. And again, this couldn't break this right here. Actually, let me just go zoom out. And as we can see, that has just about broken that. So again, I'll put it as a lower low. Just about, it's only wicked out, same as this one as well. So I'll put it as a lower low. Then we've got a higher low right here. It's come down, it's made this higher low, come back up. It hasn't broken this lower low right here. And then it's come back up, come back down, and what do we have? A lower low, because it's broken this right here, hasn't it? So let's put the lower low over here. We should be doing these as well up here on this side. So we've got a lower high over here. We've got a high here. Oh, high right here. Then we've got a lower high. And we have another lower high right here. And then we have the break of these lower highs, making a higher high. Right? You understand this? Because price has broke this right here, it's made a higher high. Yeah, you get that. Come back down, it couldn't break this lower low. So we put the higher low right here, because it's gone back up, done this, done a higher low, made a lower low, it's gone back up and made a lower high. Because price couldn't break this just yet. It's gone back up. Now you see price has broke this lower high. This now becomes a higher high. Right? It's come back down, made a higher low right here because it couldn't make. It was making higher lows. That's your lower low, and it's making higher lows right there. So let's move that there. Do another one there. I said we're now going, and now because it's making higher lows, it's going in an uptrend. If it was making lower lows, we're going down in a downtrend, right? Lower low, lower low, and then it couldn't make no more low lows. It went straight back up, made a higher high, come back down, higher lows, but it did break this lower low. So this was our lower low in this area for a little while, right? First made higher low, gone up, made a higher high. Put this higher low here. Drop back down, made a higher low, gone back up, made a higher high. So pretty much this is what market structure is. And now it's dropped down, broke this higher low right here, and it's made a lower low. Yeah, you see price action straight away. So we're just forming market structure and price action. So again, price has dropped down and it's broke this right here. So it's made a lower low. So we put another lower low right here. It's come back up, made a lower high, because it hasn't broke this yet. So we're just following price. That's what we're doing. We're just following these price points. Come back down. It hasn't broken this lower low. So we'll go and put a higher low in. It's gone up, broke this right here, this lower low, this lower high, sorry. It's broke this lower high right here. So we're going to make a higher high. Again, it's come down. It couldn't break the higher lows. So we keep that as a higher low. So as at the moment, it's making higher lows. So we're in an uptrend again. Then it's gone to the peak, made a higher high. And then we can make a higher low right here. So pretty much, if you can understand market structure, then you can understand where the trend is going to go, and where you can start putting out trend lines. So if it's making lower lows, you know it's in a downtrend. If it's making higher lows, then it's going in an uptrend and making higher highs. Higher highs, then it's an uptrend. Lower lows, you're going in a downtrend. Yeah. We could have a range where it's got a market structure range right there, and it's not doing anything. It's just ranging in that. It's ranging in the structure. So that's consolidating, and it's not breaking nothing at the moment. For example, if we put a market structure high, market structure low, and at the moment, if we just get rid of this for a second, let's put this here. So at the moment, it's come down, it's made a lower low, and then it made a lower high. Higher low, lower high, lower low, lower low, but it's not breaking this structure here, because it made a lower low, yeah, but it hasn't broke this structure right here. Yeah. So at the moment it's just in a range. So this is our range right here. So forgive my drawings, I'm not an artist. So that line there, this is called a range. Oh, it's range. Some call it consolidation, it's consolidating. Some call it rotating. But yeah, as long as we can understand and put a word to it in any terminology, as long as we know exactly what price is doing, that's the most important part to it. All right. So we know that's the range right there. So it's not doing nothing. So with full price action, if we're just trading price action, we're just going to wait for structure. So we're going to wait for either a lower low down here or a higher high up here. Okay. And we're going to go for a replay. And okay, so it's come up, it's hit this, it wicked back down, and there we go, there's the break. Okay, so already we're on the daily candle, we start seeing it break that structure. Sometimes it comes down and it tests the structure before it goes off. So there, I'm not saying all the time, it can come back down, test it, and then away it goes. In this case, we get a higher high, it's come back down, it's pretty much tested this there you go, look, this lower low right here, and then it's broke, it's gone again. and there we go. And in this instance, we're gonna get another retest. So I'll show you in the next video about the Fibonacci, but right now we're just doing price action. Pretty much, there you go, up there. So it couldn't break this market structure low. It's wicked down here, yeah, but it's nothing serious, to be honest. But yeah, it's wicked down here. It's come down, wick down, and then just gone, and then it come back most probably 50%, and then gone back up, and then go back up here. So just above 50. Cool. Yes. So that's pretty much market structure. So get out there, start marking up your charts, and start following where price is going and what happens when it breaks structure. So it's come back in, as we can see, it's come back in, it's broke it, come back up, there's your entry, that retest right there, and you see that all the way. It's come back up. It's because this is a strong structure. Look at this. Yeah, it's come out. We had a few days it broke out, come out, and then come back in. It's come back out here. So it broke out and it come out, retested it. So right here, we know, if you see no indicators or nothing, our entry would have been right here. Come back out, retested it, dropped all the way down, and that's a big drop. Oh, what's this? And that's a big drop. Yeah. So if you're trading just naked Forex on its own, you could have took all of this, and that was from 9th of March till the 19th. So pretty much in 10 days, man, you would have been laughing. Yeah, well, you can't say anything about that. But yeah, and that's not using indicators. That's just using market structure. This is the most important part to learn, is structure and price action. Yeah. So get your head around this. Go out, back test it, because in all the strategies that I teach you, I want you to go out and back test it. Yeah. I want you to do your homework and back test this. Right? Because I can show you how to do it, right? But it's all down to you. That's all it is. It's all down to you. You have to go out here and put the work in, because like I said, all I could do is talk about it, but pretty much unless you're actually putting the work in, then yeah, this, like I said, you're not going to learn. There's no shortcuts in this game. Yeah, so don't forget that there's no shortcuts in this game. Until you get out there, back test it, and being consistent in back testing, you'll pick this stuff up. You'll pick this stuff up. If you're consistently back testing this market structure and price action, you'll pick this up. You won't need indicators. Yeah, I can just look at this and I can just know exactly where the entry points. Because look, nothing's going to be straight. Nothing goes up and nothing goes down. It goes in waves. Yeah. So look, we got a rally here. So as you can see, we have a rally here. Yeah, it rallies up, pulls back, yeah, and it rallies out, pulls back, rally again. I can just keep doing this all day. So you're always gonna have them pullbacks. You're always gonna have them pullbacks, and then consolidation areas. So all we gotta do is just wait for the break. So yeah, we mark our market structure high, market structure low, and we just wait for the break. So it's broken out. It's come back in. There's your entry. So it's broke out here. Your entry could have been here, but pretty much it may come back and retest that. So it all depends on, well, I say fundamentals. But yeah, if you want to just follow this, then yeah. But if the fundamentals, we can play the fundamentals into it. If we have good fundamentals for the Aussie dollar, for the Aussie, if we have good fundamentals for the Aussie, and the Aussie's in a good position, yeah, we might get a rally up. If USD is in a better position, then the Australian dollar may end up going back down in waves. Okay, so I hope you can go out, back test this, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.